It's like a video game, arcade machine. Toyota's legendary when it comes to reliability, and they're one of the pioneers of hybrid cars, but they've been noticeably absent in the EV space. They're hoping to change that with this, the bZ4X. It's their first all-electric vehicle. This is the Toyota bZ4X. It starts at $48,000, the limited version that I'm driving here, but they also make a base version, the XLE, which is at $41,000. They both have a 201 horsepower electric motor, and they have also a 74.1 kilowatt hour battery. For comparison, the Kona has a 64.8 kilowatt hour battery. So the XLE has a range of 252 miles versus this one, which has 236. There could be a couple of reasons why that's the case, because this one has larger wheels, 20-inch wheels versus 18, and it's also heavier. Even though it has less range, you still get a lot more features with the Limited. For example, you have the multi-LED projector headlights, you have the power liftgate with foot activation, you have powered seats with lumbar support with the driver's seat only. You also have cooling ventilation with the seats, power moonroof, 20-inch alloy wheels, heated and ventilated front seats, auto-dimming rear view mirror, and you also get a backup camera with 360-degree views. I'm headed to the charging station right now because I've been driving for most of the afternoon. I'm roughly at 15% battery left, giving me a range of 31 miles, so really low. Once it gets closer to 10%, it's going to notify me with a warning. Well, it's great that you could charge an EV at home with just an ordinary 120 volt outlet. That's level 1 charging. The more practical thing to do is invest into a level 2 charger, because for overnight, you charge it up roughly around 8 hours, you'll have a full battery by the time you wake up. We started at 15% battery, and right now, after 30 minutes, it's showing 67%. To put that into perspective, when I was charging this at home with level 1 charging, it gave back 17% battery in over 10 plus hours. But here we got 52% in 30 minutes. You can probably get by with level 1 charging if your commute is short, but if you plan on doing a lot of long distance driving, it's not really practical. In the week I've been driving this, it's given me an efficiency of 3.1 miles per kilowatt hour, which I think is average for an EV. Again, there are some EVs that get better efficiency, like the Lucid Air Pure, which gets closer to 4 miles per kilowatt hour. But to me, I think it's good enough here. This efficiency is better than I expected given the larger size, because it is a crossover SUV. When it comes to efficiency, 3 miles per kilowatt hour is the sweet spot for most EVs. If you get anything more, greater than 4, that's great, but anything less than 3 is pretty bad. I didn't quite get the peak I got with the Kona, which got a little bit above 4 miles per kilowatt hour. One of the things I do like about this is the design. It has those RAV4 cues, but in a more sleeker, more futuristic look. When you see the front, it has a really nice grille, sleek lines. You have also the projector LED lights that stand out, and just the way the angles are cut. You can see how it's very angular with its design. The two-tone finish of the car also makes it pop. You can see it here near the wheels and also around the back. For being a futuristic vehicle, it has some antiquated features. For example, the handlebars. Usually they're flush and hidden inside, but not here. It's a regular standard handlebar. And with the charging port, it's a manual operation. It doesn't open up by itself. I gotta press it and open it like that. And on the inside, it has a tiny screen. Kind of reminds me of the original Prius, which came out over 10 plus years ago. In the week that I've been driving it, I really like the performance and handling of the bZ4X. There's only one mode here, which is Eco mode. You can turn it on or off. Even when I have it turned on though, the acceleration is pretty responsive and zippy. I will give Toyota credit. It has one of the better implementations of smart cruise control, because it's very soft with its acceleration and braking. It anticipates also what's ahead. When I had someone actually cut me off a little bit, it didn't apply the brakes really hard. It was subtle. It also comes with many of the standard safety features that I enjoy. For example, you have parking assist, you have the blindside sensors to notify if someone's there, smart cruise control that I already mentioned, and lane assist. On the flip side, the cabin space could be a lot quieter. I'm disappointed that the passenger seat has manual adjustment. And for the price, I was expecting more features like blind spot cameras. Oh, and a final note, the most irritating I've had with the bZ4X is the infrared camera that's built into the steering wheel. It's a safety feature, so I keep my eyes on the road, but it's just way too nagging. One of the really cool features it has, though, is self-parking. So basically, it'll automatically park for me, well, whether it's parallel parking or parking lot parking. Let's try, I guess, hit that one. Okay, hit start. Okay, it's gonna do it all hands-free. There we go. In between the lines, perfect parking. Not better than me though. Toyota's first EV isn't a home run. I think it's on the pricier side, and it's also shorter on range. For a little bit less, there are some other EVs I've tested that have better range, like the Kona. But knowing that, there's always the better reliability and resale value down the road. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to watch my other videos, like my Kona review and the other EVs I've tested on the channel. Follow us on social @TomsGuide. I'm John V, and I'll see you in my next video.